Hi, good morning everybody. Thanks for joining me today. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for returning, and if you're new, I hope you'll hit the subscribe button and join us. Today I'm going to talk about just kind of a couple of things, and then I want to share a couple of two of my favorite household products, and then I want to talk to you a little bit about what happened at the Nordstrom sale this year. Oh my goodness. First of all, let me show you my two favorite objects or products that I really like. One is this, and this is a whisk. And I love this whisk because it's round. Now, I had this type of whisk for many, many years, and it was an older whisk. I bought it at an antique store, picked it up. It was in good shape, and I thought, way back then, well, this is kind of interesting. This is sort of different. And so I used it for years and years and years, and then I think just over time and moving and resorting through kitchen gadgets and what do I need, what don't I, I've acquired all types of whisks now, big ones, fat ones, short ones, small ones, but nothing as good as this round whisk. And why I love it is because it really gets all the way around the circumference of your pan. And a lot of times those straighter whisks or even the wide ones, it's hard to get in the corner, and that's why a lot of times you see that buildup around the inside parameter of your pan. Because this thing really goes all the way around, and it just does such a great job of whisking. So I went on a search looking for that whisk again, and I had one more box of kitchen gadgets that I had stored, and I thought, am I going to use these? Am I going to donate them, get rid of them? So I went through that box thinking maybe it's in there, but it's not. I think what happened is the coil finally started to give way, and I probably pitched it. But anyways, got it on Amazon, and it's a great whisk. This is called Rosely, R-O-S-L-E, and love it. So if you're a cook and, this particular whisk, as far as I'm concerned, can replace a lot of the whisks that I have. Now, I have a couple of big jumbo ones when I'm doing like really thicker type batters that I need to whisk, but this is great. It will replace a lot of my other whisks, and I'm glad to have it back. The other item, and I brought it in, well, I'll just show you. This is just my little laundry tin that I keep it in. It's just kind of fun. I have these wool dryer balls. Now, I think I've mentioned these before, but originally I purchased these in this little bag. It says, "I'm fluffy and I know it." It's so cute. 6 balls, 6 dryer balls, 100% wool, came in this little bag, and I bought these a couple of years ago, and I even purchased them as some Christmas gifts. These things are awesome in your laundry, in your dryers. They're awesome. They are 100% wool, and what they do is they cut the drying time on your clothes down, and the balls toss inside your dryer to lift your clothes up so that the air and heat can circulate and dry your clothes faster, and it's gentle on your clothes. I also can add diffuser oil onto the balls, whatever scent you like, and it freshens your clothes. The scent comes up on your clothes very subtly. It's great on towels. Ooh, lavender on your sheets. Awesome. And after a few drying, then the scent does go away. But I keep 4 in my dryer all the time, and I'll add 2 more. So 6 when I'm doing heavy load of towels or, even rugs. And, sometimes your rugs really need to have a nice scent to them. I will link below where I got my original set from. I want to say it was Etsy and not Amazon, but I could be wrong, but I'm going to check. But anyways, recently at TJ Maxx, I picked up 4 more balls, because like I said, these are like a couple of years old, but they still work great. They're not falling apart, they're not shredding, they just work great. And I found another set, 100% wool, at TJ Maxx by Laura Ashley, and I bought them because they're great. They're just great for your dryer, and I noticed that my drying time is cut way down. So another good favorite product, and I just keep them stored in this little box because it's in my laundry room and I thought it was cute. So there's that. Today I'm going to just talk to you about what happened, my experience with the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. And I'm going to first off start off by saying that, you know, during this sale, I do like to purchase some items for gifts, and so I'm not going to share those particular gifts because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But I do participate in the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. I love it. I think it's great, and I love it. I think it's great. I had access to, because I'm a card holder, to be involved in the beginning of the sale. Now, I do not have a Nordstrom's close by my home, and so all of my purchases and shopping had to be done online. So I will share with you a couple of items that I did purchase for myself, and I'll just share with you my experience. So one of the purchases I made were these jeans, because I like to buy a new pair of jeans for the season when I can. I have a couple of pair that I've been wearing for the last couple of years. They're so comfortable, and I'm just about worn them out. The great thing about the anniversary sale with Nordstrom's is that it's new merchandise that's coming out for the fall. So that's really awesome. For example, Barefoot Dreams is one of the items that I love to purchase during the sale because they do reduce it at a great, great price. I have a circle cardigan sweater by them, and it's something that I've worn out. I love it. I just keep wearing it over and over. It's great for the climate which I live in. It's so warm, it's so cozy, it's just awesome sweater. I love it. And the new colors that come out for the fall are the items that went on sale this year, but the older colors from last year, those aren't on sale. So you have to kind of look at you know, the pricing. But if you don't own a Barefoot Dreams sweater or blanket, I'm telling you, it might be something that you might want to save for and invest in. You'll love it. Last year I was able to get a robe, and it's a big, bulky, soft, cozy, warm robe, and there's times where, I put the fan on, it's getting a little hot in here. There's times where it's just like, wow. So, you know, like, whoo, I'm hot now. But last year, when I was either reading a book or watching a movie, I would just grab my robe and put it over me like a blanket. So it was so soft. But this year, I'm happy to say, for my birthday, one of the gifts that I received was a Barefoot Dreams throw. And, oh, it's just awesome. I've already used it, and it's just August, but awesome. So I did purchase these jeans, and these are called 1822. They're the high-rise skinny jeans, and they have a little bit of fading to them. They have just the right stretch. They're straight-legged ankle jeans, and I'm only 5'3", so most of my pants fit super long, and these are perfect. I love them. And they have just that little bit of stretch to them to where it's really comfortable around your waistband. So, and they look really nice on. So that was one of my purchases. The other purchase that I made is the Barefoot Dreams sweater. It's this one. It's almost like a half house coat kind of looking sweater. It has 2 deep pockets. It's very soft, very you know, bulky, and it's in this beautiful color. And the tag says the beach life, easy, light, relaxed, calm, cozy, peaceful, barefoot dreams. And you know, I won't have any trouble even wearing this out dressed up with jeans and a t-shirt. I just think it's the perfect cover. I wear my circle sweater all the time in the house and out. It just it looks so nice, but the best thing is the warmth and the coziness that it brings you. And so this was one of the items I knew I wanted, and this was in the sale and on sale. Then I purchased a couple of tees. These are BP tees, and this one is in the stripe, V-neck, raw edged, and it's cut at an angle. I'll show you here. A little bit longer in the back and the front, and up a little bit on the sides, but the sides are not cut on this. And it has a raw edge trim around the V-neck. I wasn't really paying attention to it when I purchased it, and when I got it I thought, ooh, I'm not sure this is for me. And it's such light material, super soft, but it's almost like tissue. And I'm like, I don't know about this. Well, all I had to do was try it on, and I was like, ah, yeah, love it. Feels great on, and it's not that sheer. It really isn't. It's very, very nice, and I love the color because it's a little different. It's not quite rust. It has that little bit of like a tone of pink in it, and it's really, really nice. And I've even worn it and washed it, and this is how it washed up beautifully, beautifully. And the other t-shirt that I bought that's also BP is the black, and this is also a raw edged neck that you really can't see. This is long sleeved. This one is slit on the sides, very comfortable fitting, not form fitting, has a pocket over here, and I bought it to wear under like something like a big bulky sweater. So this again, very, very comfortable, and you know, I think as a staple everybody needs black and white tees in for dress. I think they just kind of go a long way, and you can wear them over and over again. So that's what I purchased for myself, and like I said, I made some other purchases, but they are gifts, so I'm not going to share them. But what I want to talk about is really what went on during that sale. It was crazy. I mean, I was reading blogs and Instagrams and people saying, oh my gosh, if you want something you better get it because it's going to be gone, and things in the anniversary sale sell out so fast. And you know, they said that last year, and yeah, things did sell out, but this year it was like crazy. Everything that I ordered online in the very beginning of the anniversary sale with first access, it took forever for me to get those in. When I was making purchases like 5 days later, because I was continuing with my shopping and said, okay, I want to get this and this as gifts, and those were coming in like right away. So those items from the very beginning, I just think they were so overwhelmed and so crazy that, you know, it just took a while. And I noticed that some people even commented like, still waiting for my items to come, and you know, it's been 6 days or 5 days and still haven't gotten my packages from the beginning. So it was just, yeah, it was just kind of crazy. But I called Nordstrom's, talked to a rep, and asked them, is everything okay? Because, you know, I still haven't received. Yes, as long as you've gotten your notice that it's, you know, you'll be notified when it'll be going out for shipping. And I kept getting like still processing, so whatever. But one of the items that I wanted to purchase, it was not on sale, but these are the Barefoot Dream socks, and they had these in both this color and in the cream color, and I thought, great, this would be another good Christmas gift. I put them in my basket and went back later on that afternoon, and they didn't have the cream colored socks that I wanted, because that's really what I wanted, and this had sold out. I'm like, what? That's crazy. So then I went back in, and I just thought, well, I'll get these kind of multicolored grayish white ones and put those in my basket, and kept them in my basket not long at all, and went to check out and it said not available. And then there was a note that said, not sure when they'll be back in stock. And I'm like, it's not even a sale item. Are you kidding me? So I called the store and talked to the clerk, and she said, well, keep checking, because the system keeps refreshing itself and returns come in, or the sale didn't go through, and so it goes back in, so just keep checking. So I kept checking and checking, and then I kind of was upset about it because I thought, oh, this is such a nice, these are nice gifts. And so I called again and said, do you not have any indication if they're going to get these back in after the sale? Because at least I can say notify me when they come back in. And she said, no, there's no indication. It just says unavailable and not sure if they'll be coming back in. So she said, just keep checking. That's all I can tell you, is just to keep checking. So one day, she couldn't even look them up. She said they don't even populate. So I gave her, looked back in my history and gave her the number, and she looked it up, and she goes, oh yeah, they say no. One day I was ordering something, and I just happened to go back and put these in, and the black showed up. And I thought, well, I'll put it in my cart, and then when I go to check out, it'll probably say not available. It went through. One pair. And then 20 minutes later, I went back in and it said sold out. So yeah, you have to keep looking and checking. So, but they were very helpful, and I was just grateful for that. So there was a pair of shoes that I wanted to purchase, and that's really what I went into the sale looking for. And I pretty much thought, that's what I want. I wanted a pair of shoes that I could wear that were a little bit dressy but still could be worn casual, for casual look. I didn't want anything with a big heel. I found a pair of Tory Burch that were in the anniversary sale with a black heel, and I thought, I think that's the way I want to go. And it was just the first couple of days of the sale, and I thought, okay, I think I want those. They are on sale. I have to spend the money on shoes because I did such terrible damage to my feet when I was younger, because where I worked in the court system. I was a court reporter back then. I had to dress up every day. There was no casual days there. Dress up. And back then, when you're young and thin and wearing high heels and walking around like you're a ballerina on your tippy toes all day, your feet never hurt you until you get older. Yeah, and then they really hurt you. And then, of course, in my later years working as a nurse in the OR, standing on my feet all day long, of course, always investing in good shoes, standing in one place for a surgical procedure for hours and hours, did a number on my feet and my legs. And now I have to invest in good shoes. My feet have to be comfortable. And so I have a pair of Tory Burch flats that I've had for several years. I wear all the time. They're still in great shape. I love them. After breaking them in, it was plain torture to break those in. They're the Rebas, and oh my gosh, that really hurt. But now they're just the most comfortable shoes. And I have a couple of pair of Teaks that I wear that are flat, but they're more on the line of casual look. And I wanted something with just a little more dressiness to it. So I wanted these shoes and decided, I'm going to get them. I'll just go ahead and order. Well, I didn't have my size in the color I wanted. So I went over it and thought, well, I wanted black, but I can get navy blue. Then they didn't have the size. So, okay, do I go up? Do I go down? So I checked the size on my Rebas, and I thought, I sized up on these. And these things killed me to break them in because the leather was softer and it was tighter. And leather does stretch, but these are dress shoes, and it says true to size. And so I scratched my head a little bit and, yeah, put them in my basket. And when I went to check out, it said not available in that color. And then the sizes that came available were like 12s and then maroon, and oh, no. So several days later, a 9 shows up. And I thought, in black, okay, I'll get them. I'll snatch them. Because that's what I bought my Rebas in. I'll just do that. Now, I don't wear a 9. I wear an 8, an 8.5, like if I have to, but usually an 8. And I thought maybe because of the Rebas are a 9, these are going to be the same. But, oh yeah, I'll just walk right out of them. They were too big. So I called the store and talked to a rep and said, I'm just so disappointed because this is one of the things I want on the sale. Do you know when you're going to get them back? And blah, blah, blah. One of the things she said is, hold on to them for right now, because if you just return them and ask for not an exchange, but just a return, she said, if they come back in stock, you will not get it for the anniversary price. You will pay the full price on them. And she said, so I would kind of just hold on to them and kind of wait until the end of August and September when we get more merchandise stock in. She said, and then if they have your size, then you can just exchange them. And it's an even exchange. And I thought, okay, that's really smart. And I said, but would you check? Because I called a day or two ago and I had someone check for me to see if maybe it's in the system but it's not showing up yet if you have something. And so the clerk did a dummy search for me a few days prior, and she said, I'm showing a pair in black 8.5 that I can get. I can put the order in, but there's no guarantee that it will process and that it will ship. You'll get a notice in about 10 minutes or so to say if the center can do that. So sure enough, 10 or 15 minutes later, I got a notice that said, not available, we are unable to process your order, so everything's been canceled. So I was disappointed. So yesterday, I think it was, yes, I called again and said, can you do a search for me and see if you find. So the lady did, and she said, I found a store in New York that is showing they have it in their stock. I'm going to put you online and connect you. So she did, and I talked to the store clerk. He was super nice, and he said, I have them in navy blue and pink in 8.5. And I said, oh, you don't have the black? He goes, no, I don't, but I thought she said you were looking for navy blue. I said, well, I'll take navy blue if you have it, but, he goes, okay, so I can put that order in. And then I said, yeah, go ahead and do that. And so I was going to hold on to the shoes that I have and not return them until I got these. And then he said, is there anything else I can help you with? And I said, no, I don't think so. Not if I can't really get the black ones. I'll take the navy blue. He goes, well, I can try to look again for the black. And I said, in the store? And he goes, no, just hold on. So he called another Nordstrom's in the area, and they had them. They had the black in the 8.5. And I go, well, do I need to call? She goes, no, I'll put the order in for you. So he put the order in for me. And then he said, now, do you want both the navy blue and the black? And I'm like, yeah, I'd love both, but no, I can't afford both. So I'll just take the black. And he goes, okay. So he did away with the navy blue pair, put the order in for the black pair that was coming from a different store. And he said, now, I have all your information. You will get, I know, an email. I said, if it doesn't process, he goes, no, it'll process because it's there. I've checked that particular location, it's there. And 20 minutes later, I got an email that said, your order is processing, and we will send you a notice when it ships. I got the shipping order last night, so it's on its way. So I'm excited, and kudos to Nordstrom, because I think this was a really great, fantastic sale for them. It was rough. I'm sure they've talked to numerous consumers like me, because things were just crazy during the sale. And it is true, things do sell out. And do they come back in stock? Yes, they will come back in stock, but it will be at full price and not the anniversary price. So just for next year, put it in the back of your mind. If it's something that you think you might be interested in, it's worth it. I was able to purchase a couple of Christmas gifts that I'm excited about for other people, and they shipped, and so it is a good sale. It's just you have to be patient, and if I had a Nordstrom's near me, I would have tried to go in and do my shopping there. That way you make a purchase and you're coming home with it, but I had to do everything online, and it turned out pretty good. Now there's some things that I couldn't get because they truly are out, and I think maybe today might be the last day. I could be wrong, it could be over with, but maybe today's the last day for it. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. So on my face today, I have on my Clinique BB cream, my Ford Frantic Pink Blush, I have some MAC eyeshadow on in just a really pretty fawn color, my MAC Upward Lash Mascara, Anastasia for my brow, My setting powder is my Rodan and Fields mineral peptide powder, and my finishing powder is Charlotte Tilbury airbrush flawless finish. And my lips today I have on Tom Ford. What number is this? Oh no, this is 17. Really kind of a pretty, oh, it's just a pretty color. I'd say it's got that little bit of cherry orangey, but really pretty, real pretty color. So that's it. I hope you have a great week coming up, and hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, be kind, be humble, age gracefully. Bye.